back again with another video. And today's video is going to be about you could be in an open relationship. Now, an open relationship is basically a relationship that you get in with somebody and y'all communicate the fact that seeing other people still, or y'all free to go on dates, or just whatever the case may be. Now, if it's sexual or non-sexual, then that's when it becomes like something different. I think if you dating somebody, or if you in a relationship with somebody and then you date kind of outside your relationship, it's called like a poly relationship. Like because I don't think you do anything like sexual or anything like that, but you still kind of like go out and you might date other people or something like that, or whatever the case may be. So for me, I feel like if I was like in an open relationship, I don't know if I would like do it, just because I feel like with most men, like if you actually like in a relationship with somebody, and that's who you really trying to be with for real, that's gonna be like more of like a territorial thing. And I don't want to sound like I'm being like possessive or nothing like that, but like whenever, I feel like females can relate to this too, but like if you're in a relationship with somebody, like you ain't really messing with the idea of somebody else like fantasizing over, you know what I'm saying, what you got, or being able to say that they do this, that, and the third to them. So, because now you don't have the exclusivity of that moment or whatever you're doing, where, that's more something that you do with somebody that you don't really like have that much history with or emotional ties with. Because you got to think about it. Like, if you in a relationship and you dating other people, first of all, you got to like, that just basically saying that the person that you with initially is not enough for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have enough to satisfy you and keep you happy. Now, granted, a lot of people, for whatever reason, they need all kind of outrageous stuff to keep them, entertained or satisfied in a relationship. At that point, I feel like, why even be in a relationship? Because you wouldn't have to have just one solidified girl and still mess with other girls if you was just openly doing your thing single. Like, that's why it kind of don't make sense to me. That's why I probably wouldn't do it, just because it's like, it don't make sense for me to move in with somebody or be in a relationship with somebody just to still go out and do my own thing. Because when you're in a relationship, it's still some type of commitment you got to have with that person. And I feel like I shouldn't have to commit to you in any type of way if I'm finna go and chill with old girl Saturday night, and 9 times out of 10, we probably going back home and doing what we doing, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I come back and lay up with you. So it's just like, that's more like, I feel like that's more player vibes anyway. Like, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just be single, because then you can move freely how you want to. It ain't no expectations. And then too, like, whenever you single and you moving around and you free to do whatever you want to, like, sometimes you could be like, you don't even have to necessarily be talking to somebody in order to still be like hidden or whatever case may be, like going out or dating. I don't know, like, you ain't gotta be exclusively talking to them in order for you to have fun with them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are busy in life and they don't have time to, at the moment, to be in a relationship, or they don't have it set up to be in a relationship, or just be in a talking phase or dating somebody. So you got a lot of people that go out when they can, or they go out a lot, and they always know that they're gonna see different type of people. So if you just happen to be a nigga that plays cards right for that night, and she rocking with you, then she 10 times out of 10 gonna let you hit, and she'll go on about her business and not give a fuck about it. That's just how it be. Especially when you grown, like grown people, they don't really give a fuck. Especially like if they not in the mind space of really locking in and being in a relationship, especially the ones that's been like heartbroken and shit like that, like they will either be holding out on it, or they gonna be in a type of situation where they just do what they do and they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when they come back to the open relationship though, it just don't make sense to be in a in my opinion. I don't know, because I know a lot of people like it. Like I know Finesse situation is a little different. He got like 2 girlfriends, but it's just like, why you got 2 girlfriends? It's just like, you gotta do all this for one of them on top of doing all this for the other one, to make sure that she don't feel jealous or left out. Because no matter what anybody that be in them type of relationships say, like, one person is definitely gonna be jealous, especially if you show them more favoritism than the other one. You can't just say that you love or you rock with both of them equally. Like, one of them gonna be better at something than the other. One gonna look better than the other. Like, one gonna know more of what you like better than the other one. You know what I'm saying? And when you constantly around that, the other one gonna be able to peep that and notice. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna start to feel a certain type of way, and it ain't gonna do nothing but mess you up. But also, shit, you can be in a situation where it work out just fine. Like, CJ on 32, he a YouTuber and he got like 3 different girlfriends and they all be cool with each other. They all coexist and they all got kids by them. But I feel like those are the type of things too that only work out for you when you have money. Like you able to do shit like that because the female is put in a position where she know that either A, she don't gotta do nothing, she just gotta take care of the kids. She could be a stay-at-home girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, and she not have to work or do anything, but she always gonna make she's always taken care of. She gonna be in the newest car. She gonna have all the newest designer clothes. The kid is definitely taken care of. And then you got the ones who are just content, or yeah, they content with being in a situation where they can live easily. Like a lot of people don't want to work hard for nothing, or they don't want to be in a position where they gotta be a quote unquote regular person. Because regular people have to, you know what I'm saying, get up, find a hustle, or get up and go work and pay bills like this, that, and the third. But at this point, you ain't living a regular lifestyle. You living a lifestyle that's not in the normal eyes of the average everyday person. So they gonna look at you and be like, damn, like I low-key wish I was able to do what you doing, but I got a little bit more sense of pride about like how I look, and you know what I'm saying, just pride for myself to where I'm not finna be, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship where I'm on camera, or not even on camera, but I'm just having to share one dude with 2 other females and we all got kids behind, you know what I'm saying? Granted, we get whatever we want. So that's like the plus side of it, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I feel like all that go out the window though, like all that pride and all that stuff, because at the end of the day, like the way life is now, like people don't care, like they'll get it the way they get it. That's why it's just like money. They say money is the root of all evil, like because people are killed for money. People will do anything for money, literally. And those are prime examples, like when females get in relationships and it's like multiple of them and one dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, like I said though, to each his own. Like me just personally, if I was just having to actively deal, cause like me too, like I don't like having to deal with, you know what I'm saying, multiple situations. Cause I like, with me, I don't like having my attention span on something and then I have to deal with a different type of, you know what I'm saying, personality or character trait. And especially if you piss me off, like I don't even want to like you're gonna be blowing me, so I'm cool on you. Like I'm not even gonna want to be around you and shit like that. And I know that'll happen a lot dealing with different type of personalities, cause the way women are in general, for one, to begin with, and then 2, like I said, just having to deal with you know, multiple personalities. Like you already got to sit up and listen to one complain all day in your ear, you know what I'm saying? Or if she mad at you, then y'all in a bad space. So just imagine having double that or triple that. You got 3 girls mad at you all at once, and now you got to kind of dictate how you gonna fix everything with each one of them and go around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's doing too much, because in order for that to work too, you got to keep them happy in order for them to keep you happy, or for you to just be in a space where you can be like, shit, I ain't tripping. I know I got 3 different, you know what I'm saying, girls I can go home to today, or you know what I'm saying, which house am I gonna stay at today? Who house I'm spending the night over today? You know what I'm saying? Like who I want to go play husband with today? You know what I'm saying? It just be shit like that. Like you got that luxury of just picking who you wanna deal with. And when you in that mindset too, where you like young, or you in that mindset where it's just like you can't trust none of the females that's out here, or you just don't feel like committing to one person at the time. You still feel like you want to do what you want to do, and then you getting money too. Like then that's why you want to do stuff like that, because it's like, okay, I can have this, then I can have this. I got different flavors now, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to. So yeah, like I said, like the open relationship thing, it ain't something for me. For me, more personally, I'm a one girl type of dude. Like I gotta be, if I'm in a relationship, like I gotta be. Now it's different when I'm single, but like when I'm in a relationship though, it's one for me, because that shit is a lot of responsibility. And for you to genuinely be like in a good space where you happy, you chilling, you ain't gotta be on some shit where you stressing and having to be interrupted while you doing whatever you doing, trying to handle your business, like, or even just dealing with the right one. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the right one is come a dime a dozen. Like it's like a needle in a haystack. So if you dealing with multiple women to begin with, like 2 and 3 girlfriends, like they all got something wrong with them. They all crazy, or they all, you know what I'm saying? They all got bad character traits. It's rare that you just find 3 good women. You know what I'm saying? Like that's rare. Or 2. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at that point you got something about each one of them you like, whether it be personality, whether it be you know, how they look, or sexually, what they do sexually for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all different things. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I know most of the guys, they gonna be like, they would love to be in a situation like that. But me, I be thinking more ahead. I think that's why I'm more of like an old head. That's why they be calling me old head sometimes, because I always think about stuff. Like, I don't just act, you know what I'm saying, off rip. I always think about stuff, because with me, I know how I know how I'm set up mentally, and I don't be liking to deal with unnecessary shit if I ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, I'm more chill. I'm laid back. I'm out the way. I don't want no BS coming my way, because I get mad as fuck too. Like, it's hard for me to you know what I'm saying, be in a controlled mind state if I got somebody like kind of antagonizing me to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Or it ain't even always purposefully trying to like make you mad, or you know what I'm saying, do something to you, but most of the times it's just like, especially with women, they want to try you, fam. They want to get you out of your element. They want you to react a certain way. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, the most important thing as a man that you can do, or that you can learn, is to control your emotions, because that keep you out of a lot of situations, and that can save your life sometimes, because a lot of niggas get it messed up to where they thinking that they the toughest nigga in America, or they the toughest nigga out there, and that's how a lot of niggas die, especially behind these females. Like, niggas be ready to crash out, or niggas be ready to stand on business behind a female, and you not knowing that it's another nigga that's, you don't know what he going through, and he don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about, and he'll air you out in an instant before y'all even get to a point to where the conflict is rising all the way. Like, he'll just up and blick you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it be all that as a combination of why I just, you know what I'm saying, I like to deal with one good woman, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, do right by that one. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't gonna like that, but it is what it is. I gotta give y'all the raw, uncut truth. I can't get on here and cap to y'all and be like, yeah, this, woo, this what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, if I'm single and like, I just put it into perspective for y'all right here. Let's just say I blow. Like, I blow, and I'm all the way up. Like, I'm probably like, I'm a few M's up. You know what I'm saying? I blow. And I go out, and or I'm just known a little bit by just enough people to where people know who I am, and I'm out and about. I got multiple options, you know what I'm saying, multiple vibes. Like, it ain't no way I'm gonna put myself in a position where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm with you, but I know I'm constantly traveling, or I'm constantly out, and I see this girl, and I see that girl, and I see that girl. I'm like, and if they pursuing you, when they pursuing you, it becomes even more of a thing, because it's like, now you see what it feels like for the IG models, or just females in general. Now you see how it is on their end, like, because like for us on our side, if you at least smooth the least, you gotta have a lot of money. You gotta present yourself like you got a lot of money, because that's the only thing that they care about. So you gotta have your money up. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't just a you know what I'm saying, Vogue magazine type, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't one of them, like, you gotta be at least smooth, you know what I'm saying, solid, put together a little bit, and you gotta have your money all the way up. And then that's how you're gonna attract them. You know what I'm saying? And when you got options, like, you're gonna see, like, especially when you go to like different countries and shit, like, the women over there be bad. Like, when you seen something you ain't never seen before, like something exotic, like something bad, foreign, like, you gonna be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if they come in, they talking to you in that accent, like, you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never had, I'm trying to see what that be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't already been used to what you've been used to in your hometown or back in the States, but you get to traveling across the globe and different countries, you definitely gonna see something where you like, okay. So it's gonna be hard for you to just be committed to one person, you know what I'm saying, for that a little amount of time. Like, when you start getting money and you moving around and stuff like that, of course you ain't gonna be able to just instantly be tied down unless you've been with that person your whole life growing up. Because at that point, there's no way you can portray them. You know what I'm saying? Like look at LeBron and Savannah. Like, LeBron was with her since like middle school. You know what I'm saying? And when he got money and he started being around different people, it was like, he might have definitely obviously thought people was attractive, but he probably never just was on some shit where he would just fully commit to going all the way in and doing that, because it's like, I got Savannah at home, I got kids with her. You know what I'm saying? I look at her in a different type of way. Like, he for sure putting his life on her. He dying for that if he had to. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I mean when I'm talking about that. Like, obviously, like, if I'm in a position where I'm having if I'm having the luxury or the freedom to move around and do what I'm doing, I'm gonna do that. But then that's only gonna be a little phase. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm the relationship type of nigga anyway. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I like to do certain type of shit, and you can't do certain type of shit when you just messing with hella females. Cause I'm not gonna invest that type of energy and time into somebody I know that ain't worth it or I don't really give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think or what y'all would do in a certain situation. It's me, your boy. I'm gone.